At this point, Strait of Malacca is on the chopping board for being closed. Now, keep in mind, the reason that Masako and I have been so accurate on predicting so many things, like the Groningen gas field would close in the Netherlands, biggest gas field in Europe, we successfully predicted that. We were in Netherlands quite a bit, researching that actually before it happened. And let's say Nordstream, we were in Germany predicting that before Nordstream was cut. We were publishing. We thought Nordstream was going to get cut, and it did, right? And so many other things like screwworms coming up from Panama back to the United States. We predicted that several, maybe 3 or 4 years in advance, maybe 4. And in any case, how are we getting this? Because we know what the beast is up to, because the beast says it. And does these things. We can clearly see that they're trying to create global famine. That's obvious, right? And so with global famine, you can do many things if you want to destroy the world as we know it. One is you can create a lot of HOP, human osmotic pressure. Human osmotic pressure is the push and pull of migration. So you see these years that we've spent in places like the Darien Gap in Panama, or across the entire, I've been across the entire U.S. southern border watching the invasion. All of these things have set the table, set conditions. They've been shaping operations for what's now unfolding, which is famine and a huge amount of human osmotic pressure, which can put hundreds of millions of people, flooding over borders into Europe. They've already done so, but also flooding over, increased flooding of people into the United States and other places. But at the end of the day, we can see that famine is coming, and that's how I think that you're going to be able to see other things that are going to unfold, such as closing the Strait of Malacca. Strait of Malacca does maybe 7 times more traffic than Panama Canal, and Panama Canal is absolutely vital to the United States. Now, I think you're going to see other wars unfold eventually. Okay, you've got up on the map there, Strait of Malacca and the Singapore Strait, right? So this is absolutely vital, and it's very easy to interrupt. You see Indonesia right there. The United States just negotiated overflight terms for our military over all of Indonesia. Indonesia is a perfect place to close that down, right? Now, Indonesia does not like China very much. They don't like Israel very much either, but they use us Israel uses us as a sort of a surrogate there. Actually, Paul Wolfowitz used to be the ambassador to Indonesia, and he used to invite me to dinner and that sort of thing. He was the Deputy Secretary of Defense, right? So Paul Wolfowitz is a super Zionist. He's in his 80s now. He was also the leader of the World Bank for a while until he lost his job there. But Paul Wolfowitz was said to be one of the main architects of the Iraq War, right? So this is all related. This is not unrelated to each other.